So Indigenous law is the way that people make decisions in their communities, and they do so by looking about ways to be able to regulate their behavior and also resolve their decisions. So the difference between Indigenous law and the common law is that Indigenous peoples look to the land to be able to find their principles for judgment, whereas the common law looks to old cases that are found in libraries to be able to decide how to act in the future. I'm working to reconcile these two cultures by immersing people in Indigenous law. So I will take law students and faculty members, and we'll go to my reserve and we'll talk about the things that we see around us that have principles of law embedded in them. So we'll look at the animals or the rocks or the plants, and through the language and through elders' teachings, I will help them understand principles for judgment and criteria for decision making. So some people are worried about Indigenous resurgence and they think it might tear society apart, but in fact the fear comes from the unknown, and what I work on is trying to get people to understand that these things are things we can learn, and as part of that learning process, then people will understand that it's nothing to be feared, because it really is about law and order, and it's about creating peace between peoples. So at the University of Victoria Law School, we're developing a joint degree between Indigenous law and the common law, and that's going to help restore relationships, because it will show people that the common law can be correlated and reconciled with Indigenous peoples' law. And so this dual degree program will enable people to see where the points of comparison are and the points of difference are. So there's never been a law program in the world that's taught Indigenous law in a formal way within a law school setting. And so this will be groundbreaking. And as a part of that, what we'll see is people from other countries interested at the University of Victoria, because we already have graduate students coming from different parts of the world who want to learn about Indigenous peoples' law from us, and they will participate in these processes. So it's important to do this well for Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples, because we have to work together. We all live in the same land and we share this beautiful country, and in order to be here in the future, we need to ensure that we are attentive to what the land itself has done and taught us as Indigenous peoples for thousands of years. So one of the reasons I love working at the University of Victoria is because it's very interdisciplinary. So as I work in the law school, I find myself just all the time having inspiration from colleagues in political science and Indigenous governance, anthropology, geography, history, and it does mean that our students get the benefit of having people working together across the campus to be able to advance their success.